Good evening, guys. This is Big Al, Alan Feaster with KO Boxing Breaking News, the greatest news channel for your boxing news. Back at again with another news story for you guys here tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you guys leaving a lot of comments, a lot. And I'm trying to read I'm reading every one of them, guaranteed. But putting a heart, putting a like for you because I appreciate them. And also, I'm trying to start putting a comment back for you, in my opinion and my thoughts. So I appreciate that, guys, so much. Thank you guys for your support. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thank you very much.
Also, guys, we're over 200 subscribers now, and I appreciate you guys also subscribing. Anybody who hasn't subscribed, if you like the stories and the news, please subscribe. And also, we'll get into it here tonight, but don't forget, hit the bell notification button.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
To be notified when we have another story or if we go live. Also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like the news stories, guys. Appreciate it. We'll get into it. Won't keep you waiting. Thanks, guys, for watching tonight. All right. What's happening in the news tonight, okay? Madrimov's challenge, his big challenge for Terence Crawford, is to challenge Crawford in the Canelo Dream. Now, Israil Madrimov says he wants the Canelo Alvarez fight next after he defeats challenger Terence Crawford on August 3rd in their highly anticipated fight 10 days from now at the BMO Stadium in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Now, the WBA junior middleweight champion Madrimov, who has now 10 big wins, one draw, he hasn't had no losses, 7 KOs. Many people have jumped the gun or to a conclusion, assuming that Crawford, 40 big wins with 0 losses and 31 knockouts, will defeat him and then move on to the Canelo mega fight May 2025.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Next year, guys. So fans are so accustomed to seeing Crawford win that they can't fathom him losing to anyone. And they'll be in shock if Madrimov is the first to defeat him. Now, hopefully, they accept the reality and not cry that he was robbed and start pressuring the WBA to order a rematch. Okay. Now, Madrimov is being overlooked, and we'll get into it. Unfortunately, fighters must lose if they stay around the sport long enough, take yearly vacations, get old, and move up weight classes recklessly based on their desire for increasingly bigger paydays. Now, guys, His Excellency, Turki Al-Sheikh, hasn't said whether Madrimov can fight Canelo if he's victorious against Crawford on August 3rd. Now, the fact that Turki hasn't said that Madrimov has the Canelo option too, if he's victorious, suggests that Crawford will only be offered a match because he's a star in the United States. Madrimov is just the belt holder that Crawford must overcome to get the fight against Canelo at 168 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously. Now, again, end quote, they always say Terence Crawford is pound for pound because he's moving left and right. He's smart, end quote, said Israil Madrimov to Little Giant Boxing about his up-and-coming fight on August 3rd. Now, When a fighter is inactive and old like Crawford, you can't put them on a pound for pound list because he doesn't fight often enough and hasn't fought anyone dangerous for many years. Now, nothing, end quote, said Madrimov when asked what he thinks of Crawford wanting to fight Canelo Alvarez next. We are waiting for August 3rd to see who is the champion, and then Canelo Madrimov, maybe, end quote, said Madrimov. Now, Crawford's desperate payday pursuit, what we're talking about here tonight, guys. Crawford wants the big payday before retiring. You can't blame him for that. The big money that he got in his fights against Errol Spence and David Avanesian spoiled him rotten, and now he wants the big cash.
How, baby?
Okay, but guys, the only one he can fight to get that money is Canelo. So it makes sense that he's chirping about that because he's on his way out of the sport, and he's not going to stick around until he's in his 40s. Of course not. Now, he doesn't want to end up food for the young sharks that would chew him up. There's plenty of them right now that would feed on Crawford, but he's not going to fight them at all. Now, end quote, a lot of people talk about Canelo and Crawford, but we have a fight August 3rd. Don't forget, I'm focusing only on my game plan, and I'm wanting to show it in the ring. Me too. I can go left and right. I think this fight is very interesting for boxing fans, said Madrimov. Now, guys, it's got to be annoying for Madrimov. The fans and the media are already crowning Crawford the new WBA 154-pound champion, and it's a done deal. Now, people have gotten too accustomed to seeing Crawford win, and they don't take in fact that he's been defeating ho-hum opposition his entire career. Now, guys, he's never fought an elite level fighter, and you don't know what he'll look like at the age of 37 in a new weight class against a guy who would beat everyone he's ever fought. Now, Top Rank did their very best they could with Crawford during many years that they had him, but he never fought anyone good during that time. They were always old, they're very shot, or bottom feeders. Now, guys, end quote, I don't like to say early what I'm going to do. I like to wait until the fight to show how we make the fight, said Madrimov. Now, guys, it would be smart for Madrimov to look for a knockout because Crawford will be difficult to beat by a decision. Now, Crawford is the A side, of course, we all know, and the judges will likely give him every close round due to his star power. Now, Madrimov needs to be aware of that because he'll be upset afterwards if he goes to the cards and he's not given a fair shake by the judges. Now, guys, tell me what you guys think about this tonight. In your opinion, do you think Madrimov really does have a chance, or do you think Terence Crawford's getting too old, or he's been only fighting once a year for the past 5 years? So tell me what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. I appreciate you guys showing up tonight, guys. Again, thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening, guys. We'll catch you next time. Say goodnight to this pretty lady here. Have a good night, everyone.